Good morning from self-isolation in North Germany. Today it is time to return to my quarterly income. We are going to share with you how much money I made in Q1 of 2020. Now, if you're new to the channel, my quarterly income is a segment that I do every 3 months where we dive into the transparencies of what the real life financial situation is for a travel videographer and freelance photographer. Now, if you wanted to go back and check out the my quarterly income updates from 2019, you could, but I'll give you a spoiler alert. I did not make a lot of money. And for this quarter, Q1 of 2020, it's kind of the same story, but I think you'll still be interested in the actual amount of money that I've made in the last 3 months. And all that starts right now. Let's begin in the month of January 2020. Now, I made 5 different streams of income in the first month of this year. And that is a bit of a constant theme that you'll see over the next 3 months and then going into 2020 as well, I hope, because at this stage in my small business, I have multiple streams of revenue and income, and that is what I need to be able to sustain my lifestyle and the small business as it stands right now. Now, for those longtime viewers, you may recognize this from Brendan Vanson's Income Octopus. Do you remember that one? He has graciously given me the same sort of idea to be able to share with you the different amounts of money that I make from the different sources to give you a better idea of where the income is coming from and how I can sustain this lifestyle and make money. So let's begin. The very first payout that I had in 2020 was from Teachable. Teachable is an online course platform where I'm hosting my first ever online course. It's called the Introduction to YouTube for Video Creators, linked in the description. And there have been a number of signups, which is really, really cool. Especially in the last 2 weeks, I put it on a 50% discount. So I've seen a lot of new people sign up and I'm getting great feedback on the course and people really like it. And I think even some of you that are watching this video right now have signed up. So I hope you're enjoying the course and thank you for your support. It means a lot to me, and I hope to follow that course up with a couple more exciting announcements down the road, but that's for a later video. The second payout I had in January 2020 was from the F4 road trip. Now, I think that you watching this video probably have heard of Thomas Heaton and Nick Page and Gavin Hardcastle and Adam Gibbs. They are the F4, and they hired me in January 2020 to help them as a videographer record an epic road trip adventure. So that is something that we're trying to release in the next couple of months. Definitely something to look forward to. I've been working my ass off editing that content with them for the last couple of weeks in self-isolation, and so far it's looking really good. So if you want to see a few of the updates, f4roadtrip.com, linked in the description, go check it out. The third way that I made money in January 2020 was through Blackbox Global. You may have heard of this. It's a video stock platform online where you can upload clips and then they put it out to the world trying to sell it for you. It's a very good concept, and probably I should make a video specifically about Blackbox. However, spoiler alert, I haven't made that much money through Blackbox. Even though I got paid out in January, I think it was only like 20 euros. And in 2 years, I've only made about 500 euros through Blackbox, and I have a pretty big library of really good quality footage. So not really sure what's happening there. I think there's a better way to go about stock video, and that's why I should probably make a video about stock video. The fourth payout that I had in January was from YouTube. Thank you to you. The AdSense from YouTube pays me out every month, and even though it's not a lot, as you can probably imagine, AdSense is definitely not the right amount of value for the effort and the work that we put into YouTube, but it's something, which is great. So it's a different stream of revenue, and that is, again, a huge thanks to you for watching these videos. That in alone is a bit of support, even though it's not very much through YouTube, the AdSense. But anyway, whatever. The fifth stream of income that I had in January 2020 was through Priority Pass, which is an affiliate sale that I've made. I think I made a couple of them at the end of 2019, and I got paid out for that in 2020. Priority Pass is an airline lounge access service that makes no sense right now because nobody's traveling. But that's that for January. A little bit long, but stay with us because at the end of the video, I will tell you how much money in total I made from the first 3 months of 2020. In February, I again had 5 different streams of income. The first payout in February was from a Venice drone clip that I sold. It's actually separate from Blackbox. I have a different portfolio of specifically Venice, Italy drone clips that I shot early 2016 2015. And since then, I think even in 2017, the Venice government banned drones. Drones are no longer allowed to fly over Venice, Italy. So that footage since then has become very, very valuable. And I do sell it probably every couple months, which is pretty nice to see the revenue source come in through that. Then the second source of revenue was a client in Thailand who Nelly and I did some work for at the end of last year. You might remember that trip. They contacted me and wanted me to re-edit some of the footage that I had shot into a different video, and I got paid additionally for that, which was really nice. And that does sometimes happen as a videographer. So as you guys know, never get rid of your footage because it could be valuable after the fact. Then the third payout was from Black Box Stock again, as I mentioned in January, but again, it wasn't very much, so don't get too excited. And then the fourth was from YouTube. Back to you. Big thanks to you for watching these videos, because YouTube AdSense pays me out now every month, and it's not very much, but it's something, which is nice. It's a way to help support this channel and support the content that I'm putting out on the channel for you. And then the fifth one was from Brendan Van Son. We did an Iceland photography adventure workshop in the winter, which was crazy, very, very intense. The weather was all over the place. I hope you've seen those videos, but it was a fantastic experience as always on tour with BVS. So that rounded up February for 2020. March, the third and final month of the first quarter of 2020. Now in March, I had absolutely no client work, but I did get paid out by 3 different streams of revenue. Now March is also the beginning of the self-isolation period for everybody, most of the people watching this, and it's really changed the whole global economy. So I'm interested to see what goes on after this come April and May. But for March, the first 2 weeks, I was still able to make 3 different sources of income. So the first one was from YouTube. Again, thanks to you for watching these videos. It's, you know, a little bit every month, which is nice. So that's cool. The second was from Epidemic Sound, which is another affiliate link that I have similar to last month in February, or no, January with Priority Pass. And again, even though affiliates aren't much, every little bit counts. That's the point behind this video, at least for my business at this stage. The more streams of revenue that I have, the better, even if they're all small amounts. And by small amounts, I mean under 100 euros. So I was able to get paid out by Epidemic Sound, which was really nice. If you don't know what Epidemic Sound is, link in the description, because every time somebody signs up, I make 30 bucks, which is pretty cool. So they pay me out whenever I hit like a certain threshold, and that happened to be in March of this year. So the third payout was again from Teachable, which is great. That's my online course platform, which I will be building onto in the next couple months. So things to look forward to there. But that is the introduction to YouTube for video creators, as I mentioned in the January, the beginning of this video, and that's on a 50% discount. So if you'd like to support the channel, be sure to sign up to that online course, because you will learn a ton about YouTube. There's a lot of valuable information, and join an exclusive community of creators, which is really cool. But that's it. That's all I made in March. So now it is the moment you've all been waiting for. How much money in total did I make in the first 3 months of 2020? And we're back inside into a slightly more controlled environment. For those of you who've been watching the channel recently, you know that this is my temporary makeshift studio here in self-isolation in Germany, which is very comfortable. Nelly and I have not got it bad here, which is kind of nice. So the moment you've all been waiting for, how much money in total did I make as a professional travel videographer and photographer in the first quarter of 2020 is, drumroll, 5,523 euros and 27 cents. Now, this is okay. It's not great for my quarterly income. I've definitely made more in quarters past, but given the situation that happened in March, it's understandable that I lost a chunk of income for the second half of that month. And I actually have lost an even bigger chunk of income in April in this month. So things are not looking up right now. Definitely going to take an even bigger hit in the second quarter of 2020. But luckily for me, I have some savings, a little bit. I mean, for my age, it's not great for sure, but it's going to get me by. There's definitely a huge number of people that are in a much worse situation. But still, $5,500 for 3 months isn't that great of a salary if you want to compare it to how much you make or how much people you know make. But I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for the lifestyle, and I'm in it to be able to create these videos and connect directly with you. So that brings me to my next point. I hope you're still watching. For those of you that are, I think this is the perfect opportunity to announce to you that YouTube has just given me the opportunity to create memberships on the channel. So this is very exciting. It means I can sort of have like a Patreon, but here on YouTube. So if you don't know what the membership program is on YouTube, it's not a subscription. It's an opportunity for me to be able to provide more value for you, and you to in turn be able to support me and the channel directly. So you'll be adding to my monthly YouTube income, and you'll be part of the next My Quarterly Income, which is exciting. So I'm going to link in the description of this video the membership sign up join area of my channel, which is brand new. It's just launched today for my channel this Wednesday right now. And I've got 3 very simple plans. $2.99, which is the cup of a coffee. If you want to shout me a coffee every month, you can sign up right now. It would be hugely appreciated because the more people that can shout me a cup of coffee, the more money I can hopefully acquire through this channel. The second one is a latte, maybe $4.99, just a little step up every month, which is a huge benefit for me and a small support and token of gratitude and thanks from you. And that would be in return for $4.99 a month, an exclusive video specifically for the members that are part of the latte, the medium club. So that will be announced on the community tab every month, specifically to those members. You get an exclusive update video about what's happening on the channel that will not go onto my regular channel. That is only for you. So that's really cool. Plus, of course, the loyalty badges and the shout out as part of the coffee club, which I don't think I mentioned, but you'll see all the information when you click the join button, which I hope you do because I need the support, especially right now. The third tier is for the espresso lovers out there. If you are like me and you like espresso and very strong coffee, then the quadruple espresso every month, $7.99, would be awesome to have that support from you. For $7.99, you not only get the loyalty badges and the shout out and the exclusive video, you also get an exclusive image with a story behind it. So once a month, I'm going to dig through the archives of my images and pick one photo that has a really unique and great story behind it, and then smash out a couple paragraphs about that image and send you the high-def digital copy of that image directly to your email with the description of why that image is so special to me. So you'll get that, which is storytelling, and I'm going to try and make them funny and unique, and there'll be featured characters, a whole bunch of stuff. I'm actually really looking forward to that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So join, please. The more members I can get, the better. If I get over 100 members today, I'm going to be stoked. That'll be so cool. And it's a small thing that you can do to offer a big support from me and my channel, especially in this time of need. So that's it. That's the end of my quarterly income. Let me know what you think in the description below. As always, thanks so much for watching. I hope you like it, and I will see you on the next one.